Hi, Sis here with another video, and I just wanted to make a quick first impressions on the Archnemesis changes. Um, that kind of sums it up, doesn't it? I'm racing, so I don't have time to make a cringe intro or anything. We're just gonna go. I'm very, very surprised by the entire ordeal, because I thought the main point was to make it like a lot more easier to see mods and understand it. Again, this is first impressions. Maybe if I play it for like a week straight, it will be a lot easier to see. But I feel like even the colors and stuff gets a bit scuffed because there's not one Archnemesis monster per mob that I just get used to a color or an effect. There's 6 or 7 very often. I don't actually mind the power. I think they were fine even before getting nerfed, before pre-tuning. However, I was joking on stalling that, wow, dude, imagine if you open an Archnemesis, or sorry, a harvest, and every monster is Archnemesis, or a lot of them, and there's like 3 bombardiers and like stuff like that. I said that because I was under the assumption that this would be similar to the old rare system with Nemesis, where most monsters would be fairly normal, weak rares with like a few mods, and then there would be the way there was Nemesis mods before, there would be Archnemesis. Because even in 3.17, if every monster was Nemesis, that would be quite challenging, right? You know, the red fireballs, volatiles, etc. You really do notice a difference when rolling a Nemesis map. But that's not the case. Here, every monster is Archnemesis. And same as with Bloodlines before, it was only every 1 or 5 or 7 packs. Now every pack does something. Every pack has a big chance to be resistant to your damage. I don't feel like it really achieved, at least as a first impression, what it wanted going out the gate of making it more readable or easy to see. I don't feel it achieved that. I actually quite like it myself, but I also really like challenging content. I do not think it's good for the game because the fact that I feel this pushed and challenged and playing literally a bugged, broken build, that's not good. Because there are a lot of people out there that want to play some janky split arrow and they haven't even figured out the link system yet. And this is going to be a very, very rough experience because it absolutely destroys you early on. Like the first 2 acts is pain. We see pro racers getting dunked on in the first 2 acts, right? So whether I like it or not isn't really relevant. I just don't think it's great for the game. They have nerfed it now, and I know people are still struggling really hard. Now it's honestly, right now on DD, it's breezy. But it is also a bugged build. I have 60% more damage than I should, and my damage scales with the area I'm in, so it's not really a problem for me. But yeah, I don't think it achieved what it set out to do. Not a huge fan of the implementation. I honestly think going back in the power is fine, as long as it's like once every 10 monsters is Archnemesis. And then it should also be pretty rewarding. It should go back to the old power and be rare or rarer and be rewarding. Like that's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting every monster to be like this, because then obviously you can't have the rewards when it's every monster, but then you also can't have this difficulty, so you need to pick and choose a little bit. And I think people would be a lot more okay if Archnemesis became this really kind of similar to, well, Rogue Metamorphs, I guess, where it's like, yeah, it's this really dangerous monster, but it is really rewarding if you kill it. Now it is not. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm just gonna focus pushing. Also, cheeky plug, you can buy the Carrick Battle Pass through me at nexus.tg/this. If you want to buy it through me, it should cost the same unless there's normalized pricing in the country you live in, and I get a kickback. So thanks for watching. Stop if you liked the video, but more importantly, try to die less than everyone is dying right now to Archnemesis monsters.